It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're rolling out as they roll out. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justjeverything. Patreon gets everything first, so could have been you. And for other dope shit that I do, I did not mean to make that rhyme. My website, justjeverything. Now, Leo, we are now in Cancer season, and it's all about feeling and intuition, so I'm only doing really important astrological notes. But it feels fucking hot, Leo. It's just like your blood's boiling. You have Mars. It feels self-righteous. It feels justified. It feels like really feeling yourself. Really feeling yourself. Feeling in your body. Physical activity is very important, especially during this season. For those of you who don't have some sort of physical outlet, you have got to acquire one. This Mars in Leo will drive you to do some crazy shit if you don't really have a place to harness your energy. And I don't care what is going on, what kind of physical ailment you think that you have, you need a physical outlet. Figure it out. It just has to be something that you do. And that could also, regardless of how it manifests, could be you doing dumbbells or it doesn't matter. It could just be you going down the street. If you have some sort of actual disability, get outside. It's important. It's important. Arrange it. Make it happen. Leo. Mars in Leo, but also Mars in Cancer was debilitated. It was not happy there. So it's going from a place where it feels stunted into like Mars may hit you guys hard. There may be people with heavy Scorpio or Aries placements that come into your life or become important to you in some way or impact your life in some way. And this Martian influence is going to be having you really in your body, going to have you be more aggressive, it's going to have you being more aggressive, being more assertive, more vocal about your feelings, more vocal about what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Now on the 24th of June, we have the full moon in Capricorn, and you see how to level up career-wise. You are really needing to get in motion in a different way. It's not just about your physicality. It's not going to be just about your body. This full moon is going to really show you how to step your game up. What's going on with your legacy? What's going on with the mark that you're leaving in the world? And also how you're feeling. Things of your public life are going to be coming up. Things that you want to be public versus not what you don't want to be public coming up. So get ready for that. July 4th, your ruling planet, the sun, will be in Cancer and is squaring Chiron in Aries. So wounds are coming to light. How you lick your wounds, how you heal, how you've healed thus far. Allowing yourself to really tap into your coping mechanisms and your defense mechanisms and coping and dealing with I kept feeling like new ways to process information, new ways to process your identity wounds, things that have made you, painful things that have helped shape you or have made you who you are today. Excuse me, things are coming up. Emotional things, that very, very personal things. And on July 9th, there is the new moon in Cancer, and it's like feelings, the mushy stuff. yucky love stuff is definitely coming to light, and it may not be yucky to you, so good. Let yourself feel what you feel. I also feel like there's definitely going to be a need to like avoid vanity and like feeling yourself too much. Make sure that you're not hurting anybody, or that you're not playing games unnecessarily with people. It could just make you very competitive, make you very out for yourself. There is like a rise of selfishness, especially with Mars there. And you can use it to your advantage, or you could use it to burn all of your bridges down. Your choice. So there's just, and a way to avoid burning all the bridges down is to get physical, is to get in your body, is to get active. So, and for those of you who are already active, stay that way. Just get more consistent. Correlate it to emotionality for Cancer season. When you're feeling low, or when correlate it to emotional extremes, I hear. So when you're feeling really low, go do something physical. When you're feeling really excited, do something physical. Whenever you're feeling really like lazy, you have to force yourself. It's like, you feel me. Anyway, on July 17th, the Sun in Cancer will be opposing Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. And this is an important astrological event to me, because in regards to you, because your dark side's gonna slip out. Everybody's used to seeing the bright, shiny, happy, you're the fucking sun. You light up the room. And what happens when you want to light up the room with shadow? What happens when your shadow is what lights up the room, or is what is, engulfing the room? I just thought of Shadow Daddy from Shadow and Bone. So that could be something. Maybe some of you need to go watch that show, Shadow and Bone. It's on Netflix. It's really, really good. Anyway, that the Sun in Cancer opposing Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, your dark side slips out. Ways that you've held yourself back in business is going to be daunting, I feel like, and heavy. So don't just wallow in these realizations. Change, do something, make a game plan. And that's something that's coming up with that full moon in Capricorn on the 24th. The game plan comes in. The game plan gets revealed to us. So hydrate. It's very important for you guys to hydrate, and like just always, but especially during the season. And especially while Mars is there. Take a deep breath. So we ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. First card out is the Star. Wow. And you guys really may be feeling divinely guided. There's some kind of wish come true, something that you've been wanting that comes in. Excuse me. There may be somebody with heavy Aquarius placements, or heavy, I'll say Libra too. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius placements, but really somebody, especially with heavy Libra Aquarius placements. Aquarius and Libra want to be said. The Star is all about a restoration of faith. Some of you may be having some kind of like awakening, some kind of spiritual awakening that's happening. Opening up your mind and your spirit to different kinds of belief systems, innovation in some way, innovating in the ways that you pour into yourself. And that could be that new physicality thing that I'm thinking about, but something, and we're gonna dive into this in the plunge, but something's coming up that you guys get what you want this Cancer season. And you're also being divinely guided there. So there is a certain level of surrender that may need to take place. 7 of Cups. Yeah. And then the Hierophant, Cancer got the Hierophant too. There may be some sort of, you may be in a place of feeling confused. Now, Neptune is going to be going retrograde in Pisces, and so there is some sort of mystery, or like the rose-colored glasses go on or off. Some of you, there's maybe some kind of confusion about school, going back to school, about tradition, about marriage, about your belief system. That's what this feels like. This feels very spiritual, Leo, which I don't expect from you, honestly, but it's just like you guys may be tapping into a new belief system in some way. Knowing where to put your faith, learning how to put your faith, being divinely guided into your faith, being also clarity coming about, there's something that you are committed to that you're unclear about or you're unsure about. I also feel like some of you, there's healing coming to all of the emotional doors that are open. This is a lot of cups. So there's some sort of confusion, or there's still emotional doors open to other people that really get wrapped up, or you figure some shit out about people. You're being divinely guided to, I just heard chastity. I don't know. There's something coming up with like, you don't want all the options that you have, or tending to all the options. Those of you, I feel like you get really clear about what you want to commit to, who you want to commit to. If you want to go back to school, some sort of higher learning. Like done something about the status quo, or doing like you may go about, there's confusion about your belief system. And I feel like there's confusion about dogma or the status quo, or maybe you're realizing you're not as traditional, or you are more traditional than you thought, wanting to do something the traditional way, possibly. There may be some confusion about someone with heavy Taurus or Libra placements. Some of you is like, I don't want to be a player no more, that kind of thing. And it's like you want to commit to somebody with heavy Taurus, heavy Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements. Some of you are talking marriage. Someone like you were talking marriage for a while and you haven't, and now you are again. So some of you are really just thinking about like committing yourselves or entering into an actual relationship. But there's a lot of emotional doors open, Leo. And I feel like there's a lot of like people from the past or wounds from the past, things to wrap up. I also feel like when you guys are ready to commit to someone, it can't be at the cost, it can't be this self-sacrificing thing. It can't be like, I want to commit at the cost of myself, or I'm committing, but it's not something I want to do, or there is a need to, and we're going to clarify this, but there is some need to really look at your shadow side when it comes to commitment, or getting to the root of committing, or getting to the root of why you've been put on the back burner in some way, why you may not feel, or there's something about transparency also. I feel like understanding or learning who you can be, like your whole self with, learning who you can be transparent with. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. This feels really grounded. It's funny, Cancer had the Hierophant at the center of their reading as well. And so some of you may have deep connections with people with heavy Cancer placements, or in this season, you're just really feeling abundant, really. Okay, some of you are confused about judgment. Like maybe some of you are being really judgmental. So you're needing to really chill out on being judgmental. Or some of you, I feel like you've been judgmental about something and the divine comes in is like, bam, what'd you say about that again? Some of you may be like really judgy about like astrology or like things like tarot or like working out or some sort of like religious group or dogma, or some of you may be like weary of spirituality in some kind of way, or there may be people around you that are, and they have to eat their words, or you have to eat your words because of something you experience by way of the divine, because of some sort of knowing or understanding that you come into. But there is clarity that needs to be made in regards to your belief system, your traditions, your values. Your values are important. I also feel like there's confusion coming. Like I said, that Capricorn full moon, there's something about the ways that you've held yourself back. Some of you have been partying too much. Some of you have been drinking too much. And you haven't been able to establish the reputation that you want for people to come to you. Some of you are like the business or the field that you're in, you need people to like, you want people to seek you out for your skill set or your knowledge, but your traditions are getting in the way, or your values are getting in the way, or you're not clear enough on something in the realm of spirituality and information and what you have. There is conflict resolution here though. All right, Leo, let's move forward. And I also feel like you guys are able to move forward by way of seeking out knowledge, being really studious. Some of you need to go back to school. Some of you are confused about somebody with heavy Taurus or Libra placements. But it's just like, take your hand off the steering wheel. Stop trying to figure it out. It'll be revealed to you. Yeah. Maybe you're not confused. Maybe you're weary. Yeah, it's just like, stop judging. Because the most fair and just outcome will be will materialize. There's a lot of judgment here. The Hierophant is the Pope, and then justice is fucking justice. So some of you may be feeling, and there's definitely somebody with heavy Taurus or Libra placements. Both the Taurus and the Libra cards are out. So it's just like, you may have heavy Taurus or Libra placements. And so there looks like there's some big decisions that are coming up that you're maybe having to make decisions on traditional things or things about like what you value. Do you want to go to church? Do you want to go continue like being in this group, or do you want to elevate yourself by way of knowledge? Some of you, I feel like you have been wronged by the system in some way. That's going to manifest differently for each of you. But some of you have been wronged by the system, like you got a ticket when you didn't deserve it, or someone lied on you in some way, and you overcome it. But it's like, because of the ways that you have been wronged, you're going to become hyper aware of the ways that you've been defensive. And bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, this stuff is coming up so that you can really get out of your comfort zone. And move into a new relationship, move in towards love. There's definitely somebody with heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements that is coming in hot. That's what I'm saying, something gets hot. There is definitely a new relationship on the deck. And that's the thing, definitely somebody with Aries placements or fire placements. Fire and water. There's some steamy shit going on, and I'm not even supposed to be looking this deep in the card, but there's something worth getting out of your comfort zone for, and your comfort zone is currently in a state of defense, maybe. You may not realize the ways that you're being defensive, or the ways that you're like maybe being standoffish in some way. And there is this need to decide, are you going to let karma handle something? Are you going to let the divine handle something? Or are you going to stay in defense mode and keep yourself from receiving this goodness, this new love, this rejuvenation, this spiritual awakening, this spirituality, this opening, this fire, this like influx? There's an influx that wants to come in. An influx of passion, of fire, a new relationship with yourself, a new relationship maybe with your children, or maybe with someone that's younger than you that's really fiery, or either way, there's definitely a lot of fire here. And this is that Mars in Leo. Mars is not here to fuck around. Mars wants sex. Mars wants to fuck. Mars wants aggression. Mars wants passion, wants movement, wants progress. And you can't really tap into all of those things until it's like the divine's not going to set you up and let you just lion style charge into something divine before you are like have learned all your lessons. So you can't skip steps. There is something about needing to really surrender to the divine, really needing to pour into yourself, really needing to take care of yourself, to understand that like there is some sort of restoration of faith. Anything is possible. You really need to understand the magic within you. Needing to understand like there's something about like dogma or a train of thought, or being like so realistic, or being so like cut off from the divine, that it's just like, don't let your ass get dragged. Be careful. You're really needing to have an open mind this season so that you can really take a look and heal your heart. You having an open mind and being willing to say, hey, I'm feeling a little hopeless. I need some restoration. I'm feeling a little lost. I need some guidance. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling a little confused, but I know that I want to do better. I know that I want to make better choices for myself. I know that I have a legacy. I have a calling on my heart. I have something that I'm here to accomplish. And I need to educate myself more, do the best that I can to make myself as knowledgeable as possible so that I'm comfortable making big decisions. And so that I'm comfortable surrendering to the divine. And I need to educate myself as much as possible so that I am comfortable letting karma handle it. So that I'm comfortable and can get out of defense mode. So that I need to educate myself and do everything that I can and really learn myself and really tap into what I believe in so that I don't have to fucking fight all the time. So that I can just surrender and lean in and just trust. Because there's something good that wants to come in. There's something like that you don't need to be on guard about. And you're needing to get out of your comfort zone and your established ways of doing something emotionally so that you can put down all the fear that you're carrying. So that you can put down these wands. So that you can put down your aggression and grab this cup. This Ace of Cups that wants to come in hot and give you love. And let it be good. Let's get into it. All right, Leo, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the star, which I don't think is coincidental that the sun is like lighting this sucker up right now. There is something that you are supposed to be dreaming bigger about. What's your wildest dream, babe? I can tell you you're not going to accomplish your wildest dreams while you're in this state of confusion or in this state of substance abuse or around people who are like partying a lot or who just talk. There is this need to stop talking the talk and start walking the walk. Acknowledge that you're seeking guidance. It's just like no matter how far you are from whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're on the right path. So let me at least tell you that now. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You may feel confused. You may feel unsure about what you believe in at this point, or what you're wanting to do, or if you even believe in yourself, or you may be unsure about money and stability. But it's time to really have faith. Wishes can come true. Healing is coming in. It's time to tap into your spirit guides. There's opportunities coming in. Good health. There may be confusion in regards to your health, but don't forget the power of your words. And that's something else that's been coming up lately is repressed emotions manifest as ailments in the physical body. So don't get lost in your dream world. Get really, really particular about the words that you say, the thoughts that you think. Understand how potent and magical they are right now, and that you have the ability to speak life into your situation, to speak life into your business, to speak life into your relationships. So please clarify the star for Leo, sun, moon, and rising. What needs healing? What needs healing is your ability to put stuff down so that you can pick up the new that's coming in. What needs healing may be a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, healing with in regards to how you make money, how you receive, healing in health. Some of you are wishing for a miracle in regards to your actual health, and you have the ability to bring it in. You have the ability to there is also some wish come true in regards to money or promotion. Some of you are just wishing for a new beginning, wishing for a property. Something comes in with maybe a new property, a new house, new location. And it helps. Four of Cups comes out. And you're needing help in healing how you view the past, healing how you deal with the spilt milk, how you deal with the past. There's so many aces that are indicated here. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups here. And it's just like the Ace of Cups is here and he's looking at these 3 cups. There's definitely maybe letting go of the past, some third-party situation, maybe someone struggling with substance abuse, someone coming in offering new love. It may be put you in a fearful, defensive space. What needs to be clarified? Please clarify the 7 of Cups. Because there's just a lot of hope, faith, and aspiration, like your purpose coming to light. And I feel like there's clarity just coming to your purpose and what you're supposed to be studying and the ways that you can improve your business. But that full moon in Capricorn is really going to help open the doors. So where do they need clarity, or what are they not? Okay, for Leo, sun, moon, and rising, for Cancer season 2021, what are they not seeing clearly? Please reveal. What is Leo not seeing clearly? Take a deep breath. Wow, another ace. Really, y'all? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups pictured here, and then the Ace of Wands. What you're not seeing is your firepower. What you're not seeing are the opportunities. What you're not... Also, there may be a new relationship with somebody with heavy Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that you're not seeing clearly. What you're not seeing clearly is maybe even your relationship with yourself. Some of you, this is Mars in Leo, and you're really experiencing an influx of physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. And you may be like, oh my God, this is too much. Like, it may feel like system overload. Please continue to clarify the 7 of Cups. But there is a new opportunity, a new wave. I also feel like you guys aren't seeing clearly is just how much manifestation power that you have right now, especially after these eclipses. Some of you have been wishing on a star for something, and it's like, whoo, oh my gosh. And it's coming in hot. I'm telling you, there's somebody with heavy fire placements that You may be like, damn, do I think I want to commit? Or something like that, or something that you're really, really passionate about, that you're like, damn, I want to do this. I want to study this. And there is a need to merge your passion with your practicality, being really studious with something. And it doesn't have to be somebody with heavy Aries placements, Leo or Sagittarius placements, but it feels like something or someone that you are very, very passionate or excited about or sexually attracted to. I also feel like there is confusion about sexual relationships, confusion about who you're giving your sexual energy to, or some kind of conversation or educational thing that's happening, or pieces of information that are coming in, downloads, awareness about how to better govern your sexual energy. There is definitely and you guys are really needing to tend to your getting your mind right, because the pace is getting ready to pick up. And so the Hierophant is out like, yo, what's keeping you from the next level? Please clarify the Hierophant for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There is a need to explore. Are you wanting to go back to school? Because there's some these keys here at the bottom of his feet. There's this unlocking of wisdom, unlocking of truths, keys to the kingdom. But there is just a benevolent, compassionate, spiritual leader available to some of you. Someone may come in and introduce you to spirituality in a different way. Some of you just may get really interested in studying something. Damn, yeah, somebody with heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements. There's definitely a Libra or an Aquarius. This card is actually Sun in Aquarius. So I do feel like, I just heard Venus in Aquarius too. So there just may be people around or someone, yeah, this feels like a person. I do feel like someone that's very smart, someone that is very articulate, someone that's very fair, that's really good with their words, eloquent with their words in some way, is really helping to teach you new things. And so I also feel like this person or this side of yourself is rising up, where you're really exploring your relationships to tradition, to structure, to religion, to dogma, to beliefs, being willing to learn a new way, maybe considering going about something the traditional way. Some of you may join a new community, a new group, a new gym, a new church, or something of that nature. And there is just something about maybe getting more ritualistic. Wow. I keep saying Aries, and there is the Aries card. So yeah, there is definitely something about structure, commitment, discipline, wielding your sovereignty. Who is in the driver's seat? Educating yourself so that you can make order of the chaos and then make really sound decisions, making right decisions quickly. Please clarify justice. Some of you are also feel like are dealing with daddy issues or issues around your father, lack thereof, or the relationship to your father is coming up to be healed. I also feel like there are very specific lessons or things that you can learn from your father or a father figure or from an Aries or maybe a boss or someone that is really, really experienced and just has their shit together. I also feel like some of you are trying to commit to people who are confused when you should be committing to people who really have their shit together and have that fiery passion that you enjoy. It's like someone's fire feeds your fire. And yeah, there is something about making decisions with all of the facts, all of the evidence, the blindfold coming off, you being willing to see everything for what it is. and get out of defense mode. So I want to ask real quick, what should Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what should they be defending themselves against? What should they be defending themselves against? Because there's awareness coming to what needs to be kept in and what needs to be kicked out. So what you do need to be defensive of is moving forward with someone with heavy earth placements. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And also and I also feel like there is something about like, don't be defensive about money. Stop being defensive about your responsibilities. Maybe stepping up your responsibility with a Cancer. Some of you may need to defend yourself from a Cancer, or defend yourself from being so sensitive with someone with heavy Cancer placements, or defending yourself from moving forward. I also feel like if you make sure you do your car maintenance, that's really important. There could just be big changes, ends of cycles. Yeah, definitely somebody with heavy Aquarius, Capricorn placements. There is an end of a cycle, an end of an era, and bam, there you are, Sun and Leo, back on your throne. Just seek knowledge so that you can move forward and make right decisions quickly. I love you. You got this.